my peoples. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but we're just gonna ignore that. Anyways, when I was younger, I was really into animating due to watching YouTubers like Jin Animations and The Odd Ones Out. And I'm sure this is a canon event for a lot of people, but I downloaded Flipperclip and made a lot of really crappy animations on it. And despite the fact that they were really bad, I was still weirdly cracked at it for my age. I would pump out animations on the daily, and I was just weirdly passionate for animating, so much to the fact that I thought I was gonna be an animator when I got older. Recently I started getting back into animation, and I kind of want to show my improvement over time of animating, but a lot of my animations do use songs that could get me copyrighted, so this is gonna be kind of like a commentary and reaction of my old animations and my more recent animations. I will make a version that has no commentary at all if you just want to watch me progress. Okay, let's go watch my old animations now. This is gonna be so embarrassing. Okay, so I know the art style is awful, let's not even talk about that. But I just want you to know that the audio that is playing for this animation is that one Vanamelon like song of her fighting with her lemon self. I was so obsessed with those songs in like the 5th grade. So I have a lot of my animations here saved already, but some of them are like archived on my YouTube channel that I took down obviously, but we'll just go look at those on YouTube because they're too long to like download. Okay, so I love the Flip-a-Clip watermark in the corner, first of all. And this is not really a lot of animations. You can call it an animatic, I guess, but then that's an insult to all the Hamilton animatics that I watched because at least those were actually good. You can tell that I was really proud of those small movements I made, like that little ear flip and like the throwing and then the freaking ruler breaking. And you can tell I was really proud of that, even if it wasn't really a lot of movement and it was not hard to animate whatsoever. If you're wondering about the Pikachu and what the hell this has to do with Pokemon, this is supposed to be Meowth as a human girl. I was really obsessed with doing that. I don't know why. I need to redraw her sometime. She's actually kind of cute. No, she's not, but I really should redraw her. Okay, this one is an animation to the song Queen of Mean. As you can see, it is human Meowth girl again. I was really obsessed with her in the 5th grade, so that is why she has so many animations. She probably had a lot more, but I lost a lot of those. They're lost media now because that was like, what, 2 phones ago? It was a long time ago. Again with the Flip-a-Clip watermark. Oh! This animation has the worst case of proportion blindness out of all of them. Like I will draw big heads and pig fingers on all the characters, but this shot is horrible. The next shot being her big head, her freaking balloon head looking down. Oh, it's atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. Little fart cloud. You can tell I was really proud of that little scratch I did because in the actual song, I'll play like a little bit. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. But there's a little thing in the song that sounds like a scratch and it's not a scratch, but I was just like, wow, this is so good. It matches with the song. Wow, this one is somehow more horrible than the last one. You can tell I tried a little harder with drawing, but it's still awful. Okay, so off the bat, I had to censor my real name out of this one, and as you can see, my old YouTube channel name used to be my old name plus animations, which really goes to show you how much I love Jaden Animations. And great, it's an Other Friends Animations. I couldn't have made it less obvious that this was made in 2019. Oh, and get used to the Flip-a-Clip watermark, because it's not leaving anytime soon. I just want to say, this animation was definitely like my magnum opus. It was the longest animation I had ever made, clocking it at almost 2 minutes long, so I was really proud of it, but I definitely got lazy in some parts. Wow, that is horrible. This animation has some really bad forehead blindness. It also has some really bad height blindness. Like, you could tell I understood the concept of like short people and tall people, but I didn't know how to emulate or draw that, obviously, because this is horrendous. This OC and many of the other OCs in this videos are mostly mine and my friends. I don't know about those other friends because I knew them in like 5th grade, so I don't know if they have these OCs still, but most of these OCs are dead, and I really don't care about this story anymore or keep up with it, so they're all basically dead. You know how I said that I would draw big balloon heads and pig fingers on all my characters? Wow, it's really obvious and bad here, maybe because it's longer. You can tell I was really proud of a lot of these shots because, again, there's a lot of movements and actual animation, which is actually pretty good. The problem is that the art style is really bad. My issue was that I learned how to animate first before I learned how to draw because, oh, that is so bad! It is so awful! Wow, I was really proud of that. I remember when I first animated that, I would replay it like every freaking day, every second, because I thought it was so good. That is traced. And wow, everyone's covered in the fart clouds. I really couldn't have chosen another color for her powers. I had to choose green. It looks like she's attacking them with her farts. It's so bad. Oh, the art's not getting any better. Okay, originally this wasn't going to be in the video because it was Cirque the Freak animated as vines, and at least I was honest in the title. But the reason I'm including this is because I want you to look at my Steven Darren designs for later. Subtle foreshadowing. I wonder what blindness hit me during this animation. So as you can see, this is a Dear 2045 animation, and if you don't know that song, go look it up. It was like this song a TikToker made for the earth and the environment and pollution, and oh my god. I'm so sorry, but this animation is just so cringy and embarrassing. I'm sure the song is amazing, but I can never look back on it and not cringe just because of this animation alone. I just ruined it for myself. I'm sure the song isn't that bad, but again, I can't listen to it without thinking, wow, this song is very cringy because of my 6th grade self. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but these like last two animations I made all when I was like 11 years old and I was already in 6th grade. This is still 2019 though, obviously. This animation is not good whatsoever. There's some movement, but the drawings are not improving at all. I probably thought I was improving, but no, this is still really, really bad. Yeah, not much to say except that this is so cringy. It has become very iconic between me and my best friend. We just make fun of this a lot. We reference it a lot. Like, we'll tell each other, Dear 2045. Next is another one that became very infamous between me and my best friend and my friend group. This animation. This one uses the song from Mean Girls. It was Nobody Gets Hurt reprise, and it is awful. It's really bad. Like, the drawings are kind of getting better, but it's still not any good. And I think I figured out what blindness I have. I think I had really bad hair blindness. The hair is just not getting any better. I'm kind of getting better. I mean, at least nobody has big balloon heads and pig fingers anymore, but it's not really an improvement. I mean, come on. And yeah, the hair is particularly bad here. I don't know what was going through my head. And the movements are just really choppy because I would just animate at 4 frames per second because it was just easier, and it led to a lot of choppy movements. Yeah, it's easier, but like a 2-year-old could do it. By the way, this is the frame that still haunts me to this day because it became a sticker between me and my best friend and we still use it. It's not getting any better. So I'm guesstimating that this animation was made in December of 2020, so we've officially hit 2020, but that's a far jump, right, from late 2019 to December of 2020, but it's because all those animations from in between are just lost. There are a few that I still have, but it's just the same bad stuff. Honestly, I just wanted to skip ahead, but this isn't any better. The hair is still bad. The art style is improving by like 1.5 inches. Like, it's really not getting any better. If anything, my art style is getting slightly better, but the animation is still really choppy. I decided to group these two together because they're not that different, and also I didn't finish either of them, so they're not long enough for their own segments. This one has a little bit more animation, and I tried a little bit more. I was less lazy with it, had more motivation with it. And it makes me kind of upset that I never finished this because it was almost done, but I was just too lazy to finish it. And this is just, oh my god, I really don't like my art style back then. I still do snout side profiles, but these are egregious. These are just horrible in comparison. One thing that I will comment on that I definitely improved on is that I'm finally using up the whole canvas. You probably noticed in my other animations, but I had an issue where I would like draw the character really small in one corner of the canvas and leave everything else blank, so it would just look awful. And I also would forget to put background, so I'm glad I'm putting some background color, and also that I'm not using this ugly speck color background that I would forget to change. So at the very least, I improved a little bit with that. But yeah, by the way, the songs I used were, for this white one, it was Holiday by Little Nas X, okay? And this blue one was Dead Girl Walking from Heathers, but it was the reprise. So this one has a very long time gap. You can immediately tell because my art style is way better. This was animated in 2024. The last two were animated sometime around 2020, early 2021. So it's literally been 3 years since I last opened Flip a Clip. Automatically, you can tell my art style improved, and also my animation skills are a lot better, even though I haven't animated in a long time. Another thing is that I'm particularly proud of this because I animated for a lot longer, and I think I animated this at about 10 frames per second or 12, which is way better than the choppy 4, which is why the movements are more smoother. I also really like this because I animated it to the first minute of Love Thy Neighbor from The Prom. As some of you may know, Junie, which is the character in this animation, has Andrew Rannells as his voice claim, and I was just having a whole Andrew Rannells obsession back in 2024, and just this song in particular, so I had to animate him to this. But yeah, you know how I said that one animation that was really long was my magnum opus? Yeah, past me would be really proud to see how far I've come, and I animated another really long animation. But yeah, unfortunately I never finished this one, but that would have taken me forever if I actually did. But I'm proud to see how far I got on my first time animating back. One last note I would like to make is that the Flip a Clip logo is finally gone. Thank the Lord, I finally found out a way to crop the freaking thing out of the way. So this next one is a shorter one and is another one that I animated once I got back into animating. I also used Flip a Clip for this one, and as you can see, not having a watermark in the corner just makes it look so much cleaner and better, and I'm just happy it's not there anymore. I already said this before, but automatically you can just notice the art style like looks so much better, which makes the animation look a lot more appealing. I finally took my advice and learned how to draw first and then went to animate. This is also my OC Sage, and if you know me, you know that I absolutely love this OC, so it's really cute to see me animating him. Subtle foreshadowing, but this is not the last you'll see of Sage. So as you can see, this one tells you what the song is. It's Sincerely Me, and this is the first time I wrote like animatic by Takibal by me, and the reason I did that was because originally I was gonna post this, and you know how I told you to memorize those designs of Darren and Steve from earlier? Yeah, this is them. They look so much better now in my new art style. You see what I mean by a better art style just makes everything look so much nicer. They look so cute. I'm honestly kind of disappointed I never finished this. I mean, theoretically I could go back to finish it, but I don't really know if I have the same motivation as I did before. But what I have so far is so cute, it makes me want to finish it. I was really obsessed with this song and this fandom at this point, so that is why I really wanted to draw this. I just thought the song fit them so well, and they just look so cute. Guys, I think I'm gonna finish it. Before I get into this next one, I want to give a fair warning that it's way more mature than these other ones, and I want to give a trigger warning for the following themes. If any of these make you uncomfortable, please skip to this timestamp. Alright, I consider this my new magnum opus. I'm so incredibly proud of it, and I'm just so excited to talk about it. So, I've been super obsessed with my OC Sage, and I really just wanted to animate some of his lore because I just felt the need to. This is what a hyperfixation does to you people. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually not animating with Flip a Clip anymore. I'm animating with this app called Toon Squid, which is just a much more professional animation app. I would have loved to gone back to Flip a Clip again this year and revisit it, but Flip a Clip just became money hungry and it pissed me off, so I spent the $10 for Toon Squid. Trust me, it's worth it. It's so much better. For example, there's not an ad every 2 seconds. Yay! Okay, enough about how much Flip a Clip sucks and how Toon Squid is better. Let's talk about the animation now. First of all, I don't think I need to point out how much better my art style is. I think it's glaringly obvious. I also wanted to point out that sorry if my animation of smoking sucks, or you can tell that I don't know how smoking works, obviously,
I tried to animate it for these characters the best I could. Please tell me if I animated it wrong. I don't smoke, so I wouldn't know, but I could have just watched some videos. But anyways, like the warning mentioned, there is sexual themes in this, so let's all be mature here now. It's all just part of Sage's lore, which I'm not gonna get into. I just want to say the song that I used for this is Take a Slice, which is very fitting for Sage's lore, and I want to say I really improved on actually doing backgrounds in my animations. For this part, I really wanted to represent the more sexual abuse themes that are part of Sage's lore and this part of his story. I made the background red to show how more intense it was getting, and then the redder gets darker as the acts get a little less enjoyable. Sage is represented by this more salmon-like color. It's still technically pink, like his favorite color, but it's also closer to red to match the intensity. I then decided to use black to represent Luann because it's kind of like a well-known evil, like darker color, and I feel like it fit very well against like the dark red backgrounds. I absolutely adore this part. It was animated so well, and in case you can't tell, obviously Sage is the bunny because he's a bunny, and it's supposed to be a figure of a lion because Luann is a lion kind of eating up Sage. And I just think it's really good and really represents what I'm trying to present really well. Fun fact, my arm became really sore after I animated this. Finally, we have Sage waking up after the events of last night. So yeah, sorry if that one got a little darker than the last few. Sage's story is really dark and traumatic, but that's just how OC stories go. But that's okay. This is her with her boyfriend Leon. She's okay.
So that's all. Thank you for sticking around and watching me talk about my really cringy old animations for so long, and also hear me talk about my newer ones. I do have a version I'm working on right now where it's just the original animations with the original audio on them. In case you just want to see me improve and want to just hear me shut up, I do want to give a fair warning if you're going to watch that version that the audio for the earlier animations is going to be really bad because I didn't know how to import audio. I would literally play the audios on my TV and then record them on my phone, so they sound really bad and distant. So yeah, those earlier animations are really ugh. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos, you guys. I love you all so much. Boo bye!